Do you ever have a feeling about it could be a person, it could be a film, an object, it could be anything. You generally don't like it, however it's almost kind of frustrating because you've got all these reasons to hate it, but every so often they throw up a reason to like it or even to love it, and then that's contradictory. You're like, oh, but I really hate you, but oh, you do this, yeah, and that. Well, I feel that way about Tesco because for various reasons over the years, Tesco's have caused me various issues with shoddy customer service and that kind of thing. You know, no place is perfect. There's some great people work at Tesco's. I'm not just saying that to be like politically correct or anything. My local one seems to have the nicest staff. They're not all bad. Of course not. I wouldn't suggest that for a single second. And the business is not all bad. It has done some good, I'm sure. Yeah, it has done some good, but it's also done some bad, and there's issues there to go into for another video maybe. But yeah, of course nothing is perfect. You like something and not like something, but there's sometimes where you're more to really not liking something, but then it throws up something that you should like. I think you get the point I'm trying to make, that you would maybe like about it. Well, that keeps happening with Tesco's lately because I keep going in there and I keep getting various issues with something maybe not being as good as it should be, or how they're advertising it, their customer policies, that kind of thing. And yet they do this. They keep reducing their Pokemon trading cards to really good prices, as you will see now. I mean, this is a Mimikyu set. I'll go in detail in a minute, but look, oh, it's upside down. The whole bloody deck box, £1.68 if it was zooming. Yeah, £1.68. They even went down to £4.20, which would be amazing, but then it went down to £1.68. They just need to sell off their old stuff because then they bring in the new stuff. But you know, I only see Tesco's ever doing it that cheap. I have seen the odd ones in the other supermarkets, but never as cheap as Tesco. So see what I mean? Damn it, they've given me something to like about them. Urgh, annoying, isn't it? But it's not annoying because I've now got a Mimikyu set, and let's look at this set in a little bit more detail. So we have, I'm just going to set that down there. Yep, so it's Mimikyu Pin Collection, and I've got that lovely little pin which we'll get out shortly. I love it when they do the pins. I do like this Pokemon that he's designing that. I've noticed, probably other people have noticed, how many of the more recent generation of Pokemon, they did start to look like other Pokemon. Because it kind of looks like maybe it's been inspired by a cross between Pichu and Pikachu. Obviously those two are related, so that's understandable. This one's not. But then he is a mimicky Pokemon, so maybe he mimicked that form, as that's what he does. But I like his design anyway. He looks like his colouring has been like literally coloured in. It actually looks like that on the actual Pokemon, if you see what I mean, if it were real, not just on the drawing. Of course we all do now know, I'm sure by now in 2018, that Pokemon are obviously real. Donald Trump has definitely been in many secret talks with various other governments, and it's a massive conspiracy. NASA are involved, everything's involved actually, to cover up the fact that Pokemon are real. But it will come out, because these things always do. Yeah, so let's have a look at the back. Obviously there's slight box damage, but we're not going to complain about that by the price. A disguised Pokemon appears, so I'm just going to try and zoom in for you because that does make things easier to read. Lonely little, why is he lonely? Lonely little Mimikyu dresses up as Pikachu because it wants to make lots of new friends like you. Oh, I see, so that's he's dressing up as Pikachu, is it not? But I thought that was his actual skin. I'm confused. With the Mimikyu Pin Collection, you get Mimikyu both as a fun collector's pin and as a totally disguised full promo card. Take the crafty road to victory with Mimikyu. The Pokemon TCG Mimikyu Pin Collection includes a never-before-seen full promo card featuring Mimikyu. That's good. A collector's pin featuring Mimikyu. 3 Pokemon TCG booster packs, a code card for the Pokemon trading card game online. Okay, let's commence with the old opening in this case. Which way should we tackle opening this? top's been sellotaped. No, top doesn't even open. It's bottom, I think. Yeah, bottom. Okay, that's unusual. Bottom's up then. And we'll have a look what's inside. No, alright, I'm going with the side. I'm going with the side. We will open from the side. Right, okay. Yeah, do you know what? Funny enough, I think that's the way you're meant to do it. Okay. Here we go. Right. So, there's a coin. Sorry, not a coin, because you usually get a coin in the collections. A pin badge. Oh yeah, for some reason I was imagining it as a key ring. It's a pin badge. Oh, that's good. When I go to Comic-Con, hopefully very soon, I'm sure many of you are going to Comic-Con. Hopefully I will bump into you. Or maybe you'll be disguised as one of your cosplaying choices. You may see me wearing this nice little badge. They're well made, really nice actually. I feel like good quality. Oh yeah, has anyone cosplays as Mimikyu? As that's pretty fitting for a cosplay, really, isn't it? Right, so we've got. Oh, the promo's loose at the top. For some reason it's usually in a separate section, but that's really nice. Look at that. Right, let's try and focus this beast. Yeah, I was saying when I thought my camera had it, but it started to not overheat again, so that's nice. So hopefully it's going to be alright. Look at that. That's a really nice foil background there. He's looking. Well, he's looking a bit sad and lonely, and reading the backstory makes me feel sad for him now, saying he's lonely. I didn't know that about that Pokemon till now. But Pokemon are known for their darker elements. Now, I'm not going to be able to zoom in enough, so I'm just going to try and read you what the description for him is. I now find the writing too small on Pokemon cards. I know they do a small font now in the description bit, but it may also mean I definitely do need to get some glasses. See if I can try and read it. Its actual appearance is unknown. Oh yes, that's not his actual skin. We don't know what he looks like. So that explains why he looks like Pikachu. A scholar who saw what was under its rag, and describe it as a rag, was overwhelmed by terror and died from the shock. See, I don't normally laugh at people dying from shock or otherwise, because it's not funny. But it's just because I was just saying how Pokemon are known for their darkness. In what is known, some people stereotypically said like is very like childlike in many ways and that. And its cuteness with the characters and that, but the people who delve more into it and the fans will know there's more darker elements with some of the aspects of Pokemon. And I was just saying that earlier, and I wasn't expecting that. He looked under, like obviously the rag that Mimikyu is wearing, and then he dies from shock because of what he saw. Charming, lovely. Okay, I think Pokemon could have been made by Royal Dow or something, you know, with the sort of darkness hidden in with the cuteness. Oh, that's a lovely card anyway. It's a dark but lovely card. Now, on to what boosters we've got. Of course, we've got a code card if you want to. Still doing the QR, which is interesting because QR hasn't really taken off massively, has it? Yeah, I used it a couple of times on apps and things, but it's just one of those things I'm not found myself using loads. You know, they put it on products still sometimes. I don't know, it might, maybe it came out too early, maybe it take off again, I don't know. Maybe some people use it, I'm not too sure, but when I do the code cards, I do usually just put the number in. But it's like, you know, cool to do it with a cue card, it's a cool effect, but yeah, I've just been putting the code in, also because I don't have a mobile phone at the moment, so I haven't got a QR code reader. Right, anyway, enough of that. Right, so I've got 2 Sun and Moon packs and 1 Fates Collide. I'm excited, but I love the Fates Collide. I like these 2, but I love them. It feels thick. I swear that it feels thicker. Does that mean there's going to be a holo in it? Can you generally pick it up by the feeling it in your hand? Well, the debate rages on. And again, I believe it's a conspiracy covered up by NASA and Donald Trump. Right, so let's start with our Sun and Moon booster pack, and let's get this open. Because that's kind of the idea of the unboxing videos. I'll do a reverse one where we start with everything already unwrapped, and then the video follows me boxing it back up. Why not? I can't believe that wouldn't be a good idea for a video. Right, there's the code. So is it going to be 3 from the back? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Please I've done that right, because that weighs Rory. Okay. The very photogenic Lily Pup. I'll put these on the table for a minute because I'm doing it in a bit of different space, different setup at the moment. So, Wingull Star. Sorry. Energy Retrieval, which is a reverse holo. Which is nice. Oh, look at that, 2 cannon. Wait, this is a rare. That means I've screwed it up. It weren't 3 from the back. I'm so sorry. Damn it. Try and get right on the next pack. I love his design there. Very colourful bird. Like a colourful bird as much as the next person. A Metal Energy. Lily. Hello Lily. She's got a very sort of traditional retro Little House on the Prairie style get up there. Looks like she just walked off the set of Little House on the Prairie actually. Little House on the Prairie, the Pokemon years. Boldor. Great Balls of Fire, sorry. I'm apologising a lot already. Young Goose, that some people make Donald Trump related marks just because of that bit of hair there. Of course we would never do anything like that on this channel. We keep politics out of this channel, apart from the bit about the conspiracy earlier. Ah, such a cute starter Pokemon, Rowlet. And we finish off with a Cosmog. Now, let's see if the next pack we can actually get the rare at the back, as is traditional. So, first Sun and Moon is opened. I love the artwork on these. I swear it gets better and better in the early Pokemon wrappers, and they always give very different artwork to Japan, and I always really like the Japan artwork as well, and it's quite nice they do different for collectors. I don't know how many people collect Japanese cards. I like to collect them as well, and you can get them cheaper in the UK, you know, than it would cost to get English ones, I guess, because see, they haven't got the playability, because you can't read the tax, etc. But they're still very nice to collect. Right, so it wasn't 3 from the, it's 3 from the back as in this side, isn't it, you idiot Ben? I think that's where I went wrong. I think I'm probably not going to get it right by the hold of this video. I bet you will see. Pinsir, he's not rare, is he? No. So far we might be there. Right, the lovely Pinsir. I know Pinsir's lovely. I've met him a few times. He's a lovely man. Right, Ultra Ball. No Balls of Fire jokes this time. Boldor. Lillipup. Getting deja vu. Dratini. Oh, that's a nice Dratini. Really like that. Signs of Evolution attack. Oh, it's one where you search a deck for a Dratini, a Dragonair, and a Dragonite. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Oh, it gives you all 3. That's very good for the game. A Wingull. A Stuffle. Oh, that's good. We didn't have him last time. A Popplio. Oh no, I must have messed up the order because I think this is a rare. No, damn it, I'm such a dodgy person, but we all know that anyway. Poliwrath. That is a really good Poliwrath though. I love that artwork. And the shiny metallic water effect going on is very good. So who's that at the end? This we got 2 rares. No, I didn't mess it up because I got 2 rares. Ah, I also got a Lantern who's also a rare. Oh, that's okay then. And a Fighting Energy. No, I did mess it up because Fighting Energy's at the end. Right, go back to the comment that I am an idiot. Right, last one now, and it's the Fates Collide, one of my favourites of the recent sets. And look at that artwork. He's a great legendary Pokemon, by the way. I feel that, well, the older legendary Pokemon are great, but I really like some of the new ones. I like a lot of them from the Diamond and Pearl era. Does anyone remember when Cartoon Network used to do that advert for when they were showing a Diamond and Pearl series? This is in the UK, they probably didn't have the same advert overseas, but they used that Diamond and Pearl song to advertise it, not as in the actual one for the series, but there's a pop song that goes Diamond and Pearl or something like that, and I have really got it in my head. It's a classic and I've forgotten who sung it, but look it up, you can do, as could I if I actually did research. Right, okay, so last one, can we get it right? I thought it was 3 from the back, I'm so confused. So I probably got it wrong again. Okay, Duzian. Oops. Kangaskhan, like Kangaskhan. Arsensinio always reminds me of a coffee, that name. Fennekin always reminds me of a vegetable, that name. Snivy always reminds me of somebody who's got a cold, that name. Wishma always reminds me of a marshmallow that has a wish. A coffee again. Oh, a Railu, is he a rare? No, he's not. Also, I shouldn't assume his gender, so it could be a he, could be a she, could be genderless because some Pokemon are. Just don't know. Ah, I love that Diglett. Oh, that's a really good Diglett. So it's reverse holo. Oh, I think I got the rare thing right this time. But I swear I did the same technique as the first one. Did they change the order? I'm so confused. Which is generally how I live my life. Right, so there's Diglett. I really like that illustration. Oh, it's really good. Who's there in the background there? Oh, just some rocks. But I don't know, Diglett looks not real, like he's... I know Pokemon aren't real. I mean, like... you know what I mean. Look, he looks like a robot Diglett. Yeah, I really like that. And here's the rare. Oh, what an excellent one to end with, a Delphox. Big fan of any of the fox-based Pokemon. There we go, we cracked it. In the end, I finally managed to get the thingy right, so the rare is at the back. It only took me 3 boosters, well actually many more boosters I've unpacked, and it's just I keep forgetting it for some reason, despite doing this for years and years. I think in fairness they do change it sometimes, but not that often. But yeah, what a nice rare to end on.